We've only got 3 chances in this life, guys. Don't waste them. What's up, Kaiju Pack? It's your boy, Kaiju Kong, here to bring you some more Sigma Soul sustenance. The reason why I brought this up is because I started getting DMs lately from girls. Girls from work, girls from my past. It's funny since it's been almost 3 months of quarantine for us here in Portugal, and I noticed that around the same time of the month, there is an increase in the amount of messages and calls I get. I guess you can put 2 and 2 together. The thirst is real, guys. The ladies can't take any more of this quarantine. So anyway, it got me reminiscing my past relationships, and that journey down memory lane made me recall the biggest regret of my life until now. There was this girl we met in town while I was still studying university overseas. We hit it off almost instantly and got together 2 weeks later. She was feminine, she knew how to cook, she was always supportive, she could think for herself, and she was constantly looking for ways to keep our relationship fresh. She was what we guys in the manosphere call a unicorn. A unicorn is basically the near extinct type of girl who is perfect in almost every regard. And trust me on this one, I tested her on many occasions. No budge, no bitch emerged, nothing. She made the cut. I forgot who on YouTube I heard this from, but he said that almost every man comes across his ideal woman at least 3 times in his life. These 3 women that he encounters give a man hope that the one for us still exists, but if he doesn't take his chances with any of them, he will have wasted all those universe-given opportunities. This girl was one of those, and after 6 months, we started planning a way to make our lives align for the long run. However, long story short, her parents, especially her father, were highly skeptical of my ability to take care of their daughter, and I never forgot what her father told me. He said,
"We raised her up well, not to just end up with a boy like you. Love doesn't pay the bills. If I approved of your relationship, what are you gonna do with her? Huh? What are you gonna do?"
And man, just like that, I never heard from her again. You must understand, she was Swiss, she was from Switzerland, and I was from the Philippines. Her dad did have a point, but he did not know me well. I was a fighter, and I was going to show him that he made the worst mistake of his life. The lesson I wanted to share with you guys is, forget about these average run-of-the-mill women and focus on your purpose. Focus on yourself. You don't want to be caught off guard and unprepared like I was once the girl of your dreams walks into your life. Remember, you've got 3 chances on average, and most probably you've already met the first one if you're over 22 years old. Now you've got 2 more chances. Like her father said,
"What are you going to do?"
If you let that second chance pass you, you will feel even worse about yourself knowing that you could have done something about it. You could have worked harder, saved and invested more money, worked more on your fitness, and invested more generally in yourself, but you didn't. Because you wasted all that time chasing worthless tail and being a goofball. Of course, I'm just like any other guy. I still get distracted by girls every now and then, and I can tell you one thing. When I got with a decent girl, it always ended because I wasn't settled in life. My finances weren't at the ideal level, nor did I have a place of my own. Whenever I looked into the eyes of a girl I found connection with, the voice of her father would haunt me.
"Love doesn't pay the bills. What are you going to do? Huh? What are you going to do?"
Another thing is, if the right woman acts as a multiplier, the wrong woman will act as a subtractor. She will suck you dry of your energy, time, and money. Problem is, if you are, like I was at the time, too much into your feelings and forget logic, you will be more than happy to keep giving and giving and giving. Man, the wrong types of relationships set me back a couple months from achieving the things I set my mind to. Those, I admit, were my blue pill beta male simp days, and I learned from them. Gone are those days, guys. I just hope you guys don't make the same mistakes. Learn from my history. Remember one thing, an alpha is not defined by the number of notches on his bedpost. I used to have this misconception as well, but I realized that no matter how many women I got with, it didn't fill any void nor made me feel like any better of a man. You can show it off and everything, but yeah, when it comes to the end of the day, you can only truly feel better as a man if you're using your gifts and talents to make a difference in the world, to always be one step closer to your goals. You as a man were created to serve a specific purpose in this world, and it is not to get with as many women as possible. Otherwise, God would have made you a rabbit. A man who cannot control his sexual urges is no alpha male, because the very essence of alpha energy is control and dominance, even over himself. A king who lets a common man dictate what he does is a weak king. Likewise, if you let your little head down there do the thinking, then what does that say about you as your own king? Sex and relationships have their own time and place, but if they mess with the expansion of your empire, your grind, your purpose in life, then they were put there by the enemy to take you off your path. Just imagine for a minute you were attending a sports game and the star player MVP didn't show up. How would you feel? You'd feel cheated. The same goes here. You are that star player. The game is your purpose in life. If you allow distractions to pull you from your grind when it counts the most, then you are depriving the world of a champion. As I have mentioned in many of my previous videos, guys, goals over girls, money over honey, and purpose over pussy. Be patient and grind daily. It will pay off one day, guaranteed. If you aim to grow to your full potential as a Sigma male, then subscribe and hit the notifications button to stay connected as a member of the Kaiju pack. More videos are on their way. Also, don't forget to leave a like and comment to help this channel grow and help many more men out there. We are in dark times. The world needs strong men to rebuild its foundations, and as a Kaiju at heart, it is our responsibility to destroy what is evil and defend what is good, even when majority fail. And with that, guys, this gathering is concluded. Thank you for joining me. Take care, brothers.